Communication Comprehension by Jessica Moodis. In this first photograph, this man's body language says to me that he is content and concentrated. He is looking down at the object he is about to hammer instead of at the camera. His facial expression is calming. He looks like he knows what he is doing and isn't frightened. I would say he's been doing this job for a while, not because of his age, but because of how calm and still he looks. His type of nonverbal communication can affect communication positively by making those around him feel comfortable, since he seems like he is easy to approach. In a negative aspect, he may make people feel intimidated by his confidence. The nonverbal element that I see in this photograph can alter the direction of communication in a positive way. In this next picture, by looking at this man's body language, it seems that he has been outside in the heat all day. While looking at him, you can see him brushing the sweat and hair out of his eyes, and he is also squinting from the sun. By him squinting from the sun, his facial expression and the way he is standing tells me that he looks like he can be a little stressed out. I would say by this man's uniform that he isn't the one doing the hard labor, with his clean white shirt tucked in and nice shiny belt. His nonverbal communication elements can affect communication in a positive way by showing leadership. Also, in a negative way, he can make someone feel inferior to him. In my observation, the nonverbal elements I see here can alter a conversation in a negative way by this man making someone feel belittled by him. In this third picture, the woman's facial expression in this photograph tells me she is either mad or disappointed. She is looking down instead of looking at the camera. Maybe she's disappointed in herself and doesn't want to make eye contact. Also, her face looks as if she is pouting, showing displeasure in the situation. Her body language is standoffish. Even though she is so close to the camera, it seems that way to me because of her hand being behind her back in that manner. This lady's nonverbal communication elements can possibly affect a conversation positively by her being able to give advice or maybe tell her experience of why she is feeling that way to change someone else's outlook. In a negative aspect, she doesn't seem so easy to approach. In my observation from this picture, it seems that her attitude would alter a conversation into a negative or depressing outcome. She may not be so easy to talk to. In the last picture, the lady in this picture looks a little frightened to me. I say frightened or timid because of her body language. She seems to be keeping her extremities really close to herself, not wanting to let anybody get too close to her. Her smile isn't a nice big smile, which makes me think it is forced and that she isn't happy at the moment. Looking at her puppy dog eyes that seem to be drooped, it tells me that she is either scared or exhausted. It looks like she kept her distance from the cameraman, maybe out of safety. Her element of nonverbal communication may affect a conversation positively by making one feel empathy or sympathy. In a negative aspect, there might not be a chance to have a conversation with her because she seems hard to approach. In my observation, her nonverbal elements can alter a conversation to be in a sad tone, which could make others around her feel her sadness.